Hey, what's up, YouTube? Ian here, and you're watching Atkins Nature Aquariums. So it's been a while since we took a look at the 10-gallon reef tank. As you can see, it's doing pretty good. Pretty good. We don't have any of the stony corals in there anymore. Moved them. A couple of them died, like the bird's nest and the monties. Those never made it. But all the soft corals are doing really good. Still got Carlos and Lemon in there. Lemon and Candy. And not really much has changed. We're just letting the corals grow out. See how long we can keep it running. But we can get in with a closer look. Get off of this tripod. If you don't know how it's ran, this thing started in late April, 2 years ago. So we are coming up on 2 years. And pretty much we've got an auto top off there on the left. And a DIY control board that I made out of expanded PVC foam. And it's not like a regular foam, it's like actual, like plasticky kind of wood. It's meant to be water resistant. Man, focusing is not good today. And we've got the 80J switchboard, which is pretty useful. I like it. It's a clean setup right here on the side. Got my Inkbird, control the heater. That's the LED controller, auto top off, and Nero 3. And I have been using the Nero 3 for a while now. I didn't start it with it, but I got it like 4 or 5 months in. And yeah, it's definitely due for another cleaning pretty soon. Got that bubble algae. And it's also running with just a hang-on back Seacom tidal filter, the 55 or 50, whichever it is. Man, a 50-watt heater. It's the Eheim Jaeger, I believe. Yeah. And the light is the Night Crew Marine LED with the dual channels, the blue and the white. Yeah. Right now I've got the whites at 60 and the blues at 100. And then it ramps down to the blues at night. But yeah, not really thinking of adding any fish in here. But I am thinking of adding either the anemone from downstairs into here or bringing it to the fish store. So far I'm just really enjoying the soft corals, especially this leather. I got this guy from Petco. We've got this cabbage coral. All this pink stuff is the waving hand Enthelia. Got my little clam in there. Lemon being a camera hog. He's a gorgeous fish. Love my gobies. But yeah, that's the clam I got with the long time ago. Still going. Can't believe that guy's still alive. Clams are supposed to be sensitive, I've heard. And of course, you're got my Kenya tree, green star polyps, pulsing xenia. Gotta get this frag rack out of here so I can use it in the other tank. This thing in the corner is my auto top-off sensor. And I probably should take off my lid, but whatever. Yeah, so it's got like a little coral cup on the outside of it so the snails can't crawl over it. It's just got a bunch of holes drilled in it. Kind of cracked a little bit, but that's alright. It's been super easy, not dosing, not really doing water changes. But I am going to do one soon because just want to freshen it up and make sure the corals and animals are all getting the trace elements they need. I did lose the fire cleaner shrimp. I don't know where he went. He just kind of disappeared, but I'll throw up the last kind of footage or photo I got of him. And RIP the fire shrimp. That guy was cool. We still got hermit crab in there. One of the OG first editions. And there's the pistol shrimp. Also one of the OG first editions were the pistol shrimp and the goby. Those guys are freaking like troopers, man. And Carlos. But yeah, this is just a 10-gallon simple saltwater aquarium. And this is how I got started in the hobby. And I believe if you want to start a saltwater aquarium, try and do something like this. I'm also just using tap water. You know, in the beginning it was all dechlorinated tap water. Now I have a sediment filter, 2 carbon blocks, and that's all I use. No RO, no DI stage. But it depends on what kind of water you have. So, yeah. We'll go look at the water box tank, because there is some new stuff going on in there, but I did want to update you guys on the 10-gallon reef. It's looking really good, I think, especially over here. Ah, those green star polyps, and the pulsing xenia with the enthelia just all taking over the rock. And yeah, there is some ugly algae, and there is an aptasia, and, you know, some weird brown stuff on the sand, but all in all, it's a pretty healthy reef tank. And, you know, a natural reef is going to have aptasia and algae and brown dusty stuff, so I try not to fret about too much of it, but you can see there are bits of it here and there. And I do clean it out when I do water changes every blue moon. But yeah, I have a playlist on this tank if you want to see how I started it, how I've added livestock, the livestock I've lost, the livestock that I've been able to grow, and you can see how much this has grown and changed throughout the 2 years. I'll link that playlist down in the description. But now we'll go look at the water box. All right? We're 8 minutes in. I can already tell this is going to be a long one. Okay, so now we are at the water box 45. And this tank is doing all right. Some corals are pissed off at me right now. We got some new corals in there. And, yeah. Well, let's start with just a little look back. See how it's doing. Clownfish have been super aggressive towards me lately. Especially that lady right there. She is always biting me. But I guess that comes with the clownfish. Royal Grandma. He's doing really well. Getting fat. Eating. Mandarin, you might be able to see him back there. He's also getting bigger, and eating good. Tail spot Blenny. There he is. And that's it. Only 5 fish in here. Might think about getting a possum wrasse eventually, because those guys do look pretty cool. But as for now, we're sticking with these 5. But we'll show you this new coral. This is a Raja Rampage chalice coral. And it was a pretty fresh cut frag that I got, but it's already starting to heal. So that's good. We got it next to the pulsing zinnia on the frag rack. That stuff is taking over, man. I love it. We got a new hammer coral. This is a green tip splatter hammer, and you can kind of see some of the splatter coming in right there on one of them polyp tentacles right there. But yeah, I probably got this guy in a little bit too much flow, so he's not like fully open. But we'll get him in a different spot. We've got the prism goniastria right there. You can see a little bit right there in the front that's white. That's not really good. Not sure what's wrong with them, but I'm gonna keep feeding them. I have been slacking on feeding, so that might be it. I have not been feeding reefroids like I should be. And this is a Acan echinata. It's kind of got some really cool colors, green mouth and orange and purple and blue splatter all around it. So excited to see that one grow out. These are, I believe, nirvana polyps or zoas. That's pretty much what all these are, taking over my other polyps. These are Twizzler polyps. I like these guys. Purple and red and pink. Yeah. Duncan, you know, he's kind of just doing the same. He hasn't grown any heads. He hasn't really grown that much at all. But yeah. One of the new corals over here, this is jack-o'-lantern leptostrea, or lepto. Jack-o'-lantern lepto. My phone is not really capturing the best colors right now. I guess I'm still running too many blues, not enough white for the camera. And this is a different hammer. This is a green stem purple tip hammer. That's a new one. And this is the alveopora that we've had. Doing better than he was a couple weeks ago. He was kind of shrunk up and not extending much. But now he's extending and doing better. So we'll hop over to the islands now. So yeah, we've got these nirvana polyps that are just taking over. I got them when I got the tank on this rock. And there's some Aptasia in there, some big ones. I gotta get some Aptasia and freaking mess with them. There's another one right there. Oh, he's probably stinging my hammer. That's why I sent it out a sweeper. I don't know. But those are Bam Bams. Sunny D's right there and right there. They're getting taken over. And we've got these weird kind of green mouth, pink rim Zoa polyp. And then the original hammer, let me zoom out. The rainbow hammer. Camera is definitely not picking up the colors. And we've got the candy cane kryptonite. Yeah. And the anemone. Can't forget the anemone. Hasn't thrown another split, but kind of thankful for that because I don't need more anemones. I kind of want to get rid of them, send them back to the fish store. Because look how much real estate this guy has taken. I mean, he's got all this over here, and I'm afraid to put anything closer because he's just going to demolish it. I mean, he sure is pretty. Look at the greens and the pinks, oranges. Rainbow bubble tip anemone. Like it's beautiful, but yeah. And the clowns love sleeping in it, so I would hate to take it out and get rid of their home, you know. But I really do want to get these hammers off of the sand bed and these other corals off of the sand bed and get them on the rock work so that the hammers and the other corals can fill out like the soft coral tank upstairs and have a soft coral tank and have the LPS with some softies. I kind of want to get these out of here too, and those polyps, but who knows. We're just kind of letting it go and become a wild ecosystem. Oh, I will let you guys into the sump. We finally got some light down here. Bam, look at that. Wow. Let there be light. Yep. Protein skimmer. Really putting in some fucking work. Look at that skimmate, bro. That shit is thick. And I am only running it at nighttime. So my nutrients are staying pretty normal. They're actually in the like 10 to 12 range right now for nitrates. Phosphates are still like reading hella low at like 0 on my HANA checker, but I think that's just my HANA checker. Because I'm definitely putting food in here, and there's definitely phosphates in that food, so I probably just need to calibrate it or get it the ultra low range HANA checker, because I only have the low range. But yeah, pretty simple. No filter roller, no what you call it? Them damn filter socks. Yeah, none of those. But we do have, I'll show you guys what we got. The heater, the protein skimmer, the ATO and the pump and ATO sensor. It's really all you need in your sump, and I don't keep this light on, so I keep this sump dark. It's kind of like my cryptic sump. And you can see all the little sponges and stuff growing in the sump. All the copepods. I need to get some blocks, biomedia blocks in here. But yeah, 6 months this tank's been running, and I haven't cleaned the sump yet. Drop a comment how often you clean your sumps out, and if you recommend any tips on how I can clean this out the best way without really messing up everything. But yeah, that would be nice, because this is my first sump system, so learning as we go and turn that sucker off. But yeah, so the control system for this tank is very, very bad. I've got a new switchboard coming and a way to mount it. So instead of building my own PVC board thing like I did last time, I'm actually going to get a standing 19-inch rack mount for those switchboards, and some other accessories to put on it so that I can mount everything onto it. So it should be a pretty slick setup once it's all said and done, paid for. Gotta pay for it still. Damn furnace is going off. But yeah, then everything will be up here. We'll change from the switchboard to a different, change from the surge protector to a switchboard surge protector, which I don't think it is a surge protector, but they do make one, so I'm getting a different brand that actually is a surge protector and a switchboard. And because I am putting a little bit more watts through this, we've got more equipment. Also, I didn't tell you guys, I put a cheap ass UV sterilizer in the back right here, and there's not as much stringy stuff as there used to be, but who knows if that's working. It might just be the nutrients, or, you know, who knows. When you change things frequently, it's hard to pinpoint how the changes happened. So as I was editing this video, I was realized I didn't go over the light. This is the AI Prime, the Wi-Fi version. That, or I just have it set up wrong. I need to clean this thing. Get an air duster and just spray that out. I have to take it off so it doesn't get in the tank. But, you know. But yeah, just feeding the tank. And realized I forgot to tell you guys about the light. And also about like what I feed and what I dose. Because I am dosing Tropic Marin Alpha Reef. I dose 10 mils every day now. And so far that's keeping me in the range, you know. Sometimes I miss it. And I missed it for a few days and then dropped to like 7.6 alkalinity. So I got it back up to 8-ish now. So just trying to keep it around that. But yep, I fed some PE mysis shrimp and some baby brine shrimp and a little bit of mastic. Easy Reef's mastic. I have it flow. Everything shut off. See the fish. Anemone. Popping. And this is no filter, y'all. No filter. So. Yeah. Man, I love this chalice. Look at that. Ooh, that is a nice chalice. Alright, but I wanted to let you guys know about that. So we got the AI Prime 16, and we're dosing Tropic Marin Alpha Reef. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Peace out. That's going to be it for this video. It's going to be a pretty long one, I think. Hope everyone had a great Easter weekend. And yeah, love your tanks and stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.